Time sure flies when you're having fun. Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Boring!
Morning, Paimon. Thought I'd come over and say hi, Puffer.
Morning, Moalani.
That was last night. Here, take this. It's your prize for completing...
Wow!
When it comes to helping people, a good guide always thinks one step ahead, right? Oh, and speaking of work, I guess our vacation's almost over, huh? Probably for the best. If I don't head back soon, and after talking to the others, it seems like some are missing their families. Even Chaska seems to be feeling it. Not that she'd ever admit it. But but summer's not over yet. So I'd like another group photo.
Hey, how about taking one right here?
Great idea. Why don't you...
Wow! That look...
Guys! Over here! Oh, not bad,
Oh, you...
Well, what kind of guide would I be?
Yeah! And what kind of bard would I be if I didn't appreciate a good drink?
What's that got to do with anything?
Somehow
Do you really think that? Or are you just playing along to keep tone-deaf Bard happy, too?
I see no harm in a bit of nonsense.
Here, put on this Asha headband. It's a souvenir from the rest of us.
It really suits you.
Alrighty then. 3, 2, 1...
Paimon?
Sorry. has got Paimon's head.
Don't want it all to end, huh? Are you worried once you say those words?
How the... Paimon thought peacemakers couldn't read people's minds.
Oh, Paimon.
Don't worry, Paimon. Summer's sure to come again. Even though we'll all be going our separate ways.
Bennett's becoming quite the talker, huh, Professor Venti?
Well, I wouldn't dare take...
Your tone would suggest otherwise. Come on.
Why don't we just give it another try?
Yeah.
What should we shout?
Sounds good.
3, 2, 1...
Lucky Star!
So, what are your plans?
If you're having trouble deciding, you can always park it in the people...
Thanks for the kind offer. I actually went to see the Pyro Archon to tell her how grateful I am. She told me that the domain we entered was an abyssal simulation of the Mare Javari. It was extremely unstable, and now it's completely gone. Later, when we got on to talking about my future, she said I was more than welcome to stay here in Natlan, but also that she would respect my decision, whatever it turned out to be. And after thinking it over, long and hard,
You miss your dads, don't you?
that's definitely part of it. I promised to tell them, but also, when I said goodbye to my mom and dad, I promised. And no adventurer should stay in one place for too long.
Bennett.
What if your luck starts going downhill again?
It's fine. The warmth and kindness I've experienced on this adventure, as I attempt to shape my own fate, I want to
Hear, hear! To our leader!
to our leader, Bennett!
Cheers! The fun never stops! Who's up to perform next?
Bennett's almost fallen.
No. I can...
Go get some rest now, guys. And seeing as you've still got the energy,
Huh? Why me?
Traveler, perhaps you could join me for a walk? I know a great spot.
You might be tone deaf.
Glad you like it. Some stories aren't meant for the birds, only for the stars high in the sky. Long, long ago, time began to write the story of this world. To her, all living beings were equal, both in their value and in, like an ancient scroll, she engraved upon her memory all people, all events, all encounters. Back then, as an animal spirit, I had a chance encounter with time at the Thousand Winds Temple. Hearing my wishes, she entrusted me with fragments of her power and authority. Sounds like you've heard the story of time in the wind before. Charming, isn't it? Through the memories engraved in rituals, poems, ruins, and
So, this is the story.
more like the corruption of the Mare Javari is tied to time itself. To put it another way, it is a calamity present in every moment that will ever be. Unlike time herself, I have always 500 years ago to prevent the corruption of the Mare Javari from spreading beyond Tenochtitlan. I blew it off the timeline, turning it into the windless land. Oops, seems like I may have confused you. If you're asking about how the Mare Javari disappeared from Tenochtitlan, the Mare Javari has been the bearer of too many stories that weren't meant to be its own. And the choice I made 500 years ago came with a price. Some souls were unable to return to Mondstadt as a result, while others stayed to settle in this land, merging with the Monitu to become the Asha we see today.
So the reason you're here in Tenochtitlan is...
Correct. I'm here to collaborate with the current Pyro Archon, Mawika. Correct again. The flame was our signal. Only by having Mawika open a rift between that space and the true Mare Javari. As for my little trick of bringing back memories as well, it's not the first time I've pulled that up. Mawika also mentioned that you were planning to introduce us. Looks like I beat you to it, huh? I was glad to discover that she shares my love for fine wine and freedom. Well, it really took it.
Oh, really?
But thinking of all the Afa mead and dandelion wine still left.
You don't look that tired to Paimon. So...
Oh, how you wound me, Paimon. You'll hook me up with some good liquor, won't you, traveler? I suppose to protect Mondstadt, and that everyone who wishes to stay there has the freedom to choose their own path.